So my reef tank is now officially 4 months old. It's doing really good. I'm really enjoying it. Today we're also going to add some new inhabitants. But first let's do a really quick recap of everything that happened from day one to where we are right now. So in the first episode we went over the equipment, which is basically just a tank, a canister filter and a freshwater LED light. We also made a hardscape out of Reef Rocks. In the second episode I showed you how to make your own salt water. We added in the live sand and we added in some beautiful macroalgae. In the third episode, the brown algae started to appear, so we added in a cleanup crew consisting of different types of snails. I also took a few easy corals out of my other reef tank and moved them over to our new system. In the most recent episode, I received a massive shipment of corals from Caribsea in Germany. They sent me a huge variety of easy corals, so we added those in. And lastly, we added in the first fish, a yellow clown goby, a royal grama, and a bicolor blenny. And here we are after 4 months. Like I said, the tank is doing so well. Actually, with very little help from my side. The tank is almost kind of taking care of itself. Of course, I'm feeding the fish and I'm feeding the macroalgae and the corals, but besides that, I don't really have to do that much. I think the last time I did a maintenance session was maybe 3 weeks ago. There's 2 really small issues. We have some green bubble algae and I have some flatworms as well. So flatworms are kind of like a pest. Bubble algae is like an algae, but I have a remedy coming against that very soon. A little creature that actually eats the bubble algae, so that's good. Yeah, in terms of fish and inhabitants, it's still a little bit empty in my opinion. We have got a lot of corals, we have got a lot of macroalgae, but fish and other creatures not that much. So we have 3 fish at the moment, and then we have just some snails. I think I've ordered 4 new inhabitants: a fish, a shrimp, actually 2 shrimp, and a crab. Quick little update on the reef tank downstairs as well. I think it was the previous episode that I asked you guys what I should do with this tank and if I should move the clownfish upstairs. To be honest with you guys, I'm still not sure. I'm still contemplating. Part of me does want to actually move all the inhabitants from this tank upstairs and just take this tank down. But then what am I supposed to do with all the corals? Do I bring them back to the store? Do I sell them? I don't know. I think the clownfish would work really well with the other fish that I have upstairs. Not sure about the goby and the pistol shrimp that I have in here. Can I fit 2 gobies and 2 pistol shrimp in the tank upstairs? I'm not sure. Now the corals in here are definitely getting a bit overgrown. So this coral over here definitely needs to be trimmed. The mushroom or the toadstool leather also is getting really big. Yeah, just not really sure what I'm supposed to do with this tank. I still really love it, but part of me also wants to do something different, you know? Then we might as well do an update on the reef bowl as well. This one is, just ticking along. I'm not really doing anything to it. Of course, I'm doing a maintenance session once in a while, but very, very little. And it's doing fine. It's not the most prettiest one out of all 3, but in my opinion, it's kind of the most natural one, just because the real ocean is also not super pretty and pristine. It's also, you have some algae, you have some ugly bits, but I still really enjoy this one. The only issue with this one is I think the stand. It's kind of starting to cave in a little bit, so I might have to replace that soon. Now let me show you guys the new creatures that I ordered for this tank. So first up, we have a pink bar goby. This one is very similar to the goby that I have in the reef tank downstairs, but that one is yellow and this one is more of a reddish orangey color. Next up, we have another pistol shrimp. So these guys form a symbiotic relationship with the goby. So when these 2 will find each other, they should stick together all the time. In bag number 3, we have a peppermint shrimp. This one is still really small, but these guys will eat Aptasia, which is another reef pest. And lastly, in bag number 4, we have a Mitrax crab. This is the guy that's going to take care of the bubble algae for me. Okay, 2 days have passed since I've added in the new inhabitants. Everybody's doing good, even though I barely see them, but I knew that when I bought them that these were not creatures that would be out and about all the time. So the new goby is kind of like hiding out underneath the rockwork over here. And the pistol shrimp is actually on this side. So they haven't really connected yet. They're not really together. I'm not sure why. Maybe they haven't crossed paths yet, but we'll see how that goes in the future. The peppermint shrimp I didn't see at all, but I've actually just saw him for the first time after I put some food in the tank. So he's doing good as well. And the crab I've also seen only once or twice since adding him in here, but I think he's doing good as well. He's definitely already been munching on the bubble algae, so that's good as well. Yeah, because these new inhabitants are also not really on display a lot, they're kind of hiding most of the time. It kind of makes me even more inclined to take the fish and inhabitants from downstairs and move them in here, you know. Especially the clownfish, they'll add so much more movement and life to this aquarium, so I'm almost 100% sure that I'm going to do it. But first we got to do a maintenance session. I'm going to clean the in and outflow. I'm going to do a small water change, and I'm also going to trim the macroalgae. Basically, that's it. So for the maintenance session, I just start by filling up a bucket with RO water until I have about 25 liters. That's usually enough to do a 20% water change on all 3 of my reef tanks. Then I just measure out the right amount of salt, drop that into the bucket, and then I'll let it mix for some time. For the actual maintenance, I'll start by switching off the filter as well as the heater. After that, I can remove the in and outflow, and I'll soak them in some warm water with bleach for at least 10 to 15 minutes. After that, I'll grab my scissors and start trimming the macroalgae. I'm basically just going to remove the not so nice looking leaves, as well as the leaves that are getting a bit too long. Lastly, I'll clean the glass with an algae scraper, and then I'll do a small water change.